Alright, got a live one. Last seen on blue-black stuff. It's like blue-black mid-range. Blue-black control, kind of, I guess. Interesting. Do I have a match? Oh, I do have a match. Look at that. Yeah, this thing seems pretty good. It's doing things we want to be doing. Oh, land still. This is the land still guy. Alright. There's 10 out of 10 Wastelands in their deck. Probably. Oh, look. Basic Swamp. Sweet. Oh, I forgot to put my nice basics in here. Tilt. Tilt. I got here. Ooh, so not playing blue back. Probably just the Mind Sculptor here, right? Almost certainly. I guess there's an argument for taking the Plow and then, like, hoping the Spirit sticks, but that seems a little loose. I'm going to go Caracas into Thalia here, because showing them the Caracas will encourage them to Plow this right away. Which will hopefully give us a window to stick the Liliana of the Veil and start using that. This Toxic Deluge probably isn't going to have a lot of merit, so that's going to be the first thing we've been there. And crack to fetch and plow this probably. Nope. I'm confused. This sequence seems really weird. Why wouldn't you brainstorm in response to the Thalia while you sold the fetch land up? So we technically don't know any of these cards left in their hand. Sure, 2 mana Ponder. I guess I technically can't play the Spirit of the Labyrinth this turn, but details. Or I can't play the Liliana because the Thalia is something. I just assumed they were going to kill the Thalia. Like, they're not going to have a good window to kill the Thalia once I have the Caracas up. Chose not to shuffle and then missed their land drop. I'm so confused right now. I don't understand what our opponent is doing, but since that's now happened, I'm going to go ahead and put the Spirit of the Labyrinth into play, leaving Caracas up to protect the Thalia. Alright, so they hit a land. I guess it's very possible they have Terminus on top of their deck. I'm not playing anything out here because that would require me tapping my Caracas. I think there's a very good chance they brainstormed and then pondered the Terminus to the top of their deck, and we're about to get Terminus, so I want to pick this Thalia back up here. Yeah, so there's the Miracle Trigger. Yeah, so our read on that was correct. Please get a Tundra. Rats. Okay, so they didn't do that. That's fine. So we can go ahead and Caracas and put our Thalia back in our hand. And then we could crack this fetch and shuffle that Spirit of the Labyrinth back into our deck. Sure. So there's a Plow somewhere in there. I'll get this Liliana of the Veil down. Gideon is actually pretty terrible in this matchup because his Indestructible isn't relevant against Swords to Plowshares or Terminus, so like the Gideon of the Trial is almost certainly coming out. I'm going to fetch their Scrubland with this. I'm not putting them on having Wastelands in their blue-white control deck, which I guess could be incorrect, but we get to play Liliana through Spell Pierce next turn, which is nice. If they have a Force of Will, perhaps they could... It could be fine. Do they have a fetch land here? If they don't have a fetch land here, both their Brainstorms are just like spewed infinite value. Oh, geez. Seriously, Magic Online? Apparently, I don't have a stop at their end step. It's minimal value lost here, but just like worth noting. There is, in fact, not a stop on my opponent's end step. We're going to add that there. Things that I thought were there for 200. I think I'm going to hold this Deluge now that I drew a second Thalia here. Just in case. I've seen some of these decks posted online that are playing, what's it called? They have an Entreat in their deck still, so like Deluge might be valuable in that situation. I didn't play my other Thalia out here. There might be merit to like binning the Gideon and playing the first Thalia, since I have a second. Alright, now it's my turn. Sweet. Yeah, I'm just binning a land, right? I think so. Am I binning the land? Yeah, I'm not actually. I'm just going to discard the Toxic Deluge. You like binning the Gideon? I mean, the Gideon's going to demand an answer at some point, right? Like, he's going to have to plow it or terminus it or something. Like, he's been 2 plows already here. What are they paying that cost 4? It's like, was I supposed to Wasteland them here? I don't think so. Sure. I mean, we did discard a Thalia, right? So, like, he doesn't know we have the second Thalia when he discards this plow. I think I'm going to waste him off this Tundra, regardless of what happens here, because of the fact that Entreat could be in his deck. Working is a loose term. We're logged in. All right, so I'll waste you off your Tundra here. My sequencing here was just like a hot mess this game, but you know, that's why we're playing a little bit. Watch there be some white card that punishes me for having played the Thalia before wastelanding them. They're cracking their fetch land. Wait. Okay. Do they have something that costs 4 here? Okay, sure. Sure. Nope, Grand Prix by and large are a huge waste of money. Like, I get that this card's an instant, but like this card's a lot worse than what's it called, right? Council's Judgment. This card seems like it's a lot worse than Council's Judgment on average in the context of the format. I guess I'll attack first. No, I saw a deck list similar to what my opponent is playing post a result. It's basically Topless Miracles. It's Topless Miracles. It doesn't have a counterbalance lock in it, because obviously they don't have top, but it's just like the Miracles core of like Terminus and Brainstorms and counterspells and stuff. What is in your hand? Okay, so their last card's not a spell, or it's another instant that they're playing. Or they don't know how Tide Hollow Sculler works. All of these things are possibilities. Okay, and a Snapcaster Mage, sure. So, because the way Tide Hollow Sculler works, because this is the old templating, if they would have, that's a brainstorm, you can't cast, deal. God, that Wasteland was good, sure. So I would have voided their card permanently here, had things gone differently. I mean, like, I just like my hobbies not costing me an asinine amount of money, and GPs cost an asinine amount of money for what you get out of them. Alright, I'm just going to play this Gideon out. What you got? This doesn't deal damage. Your move. The one Caracas over just like a third basic planes is such good value with the Thelios randomly. Yeah, and like that's why you should go to a Grand Prix is like for the experience. Like Grand Prix are miserable if you're going there to try and like make a reasonable amount of money. And like that's why like my priority with Magic events is to like break even or do better, because then I'm able to play more Magic events if I'm able to be profitable at them. That's my goal with them. And everyone has different goals. Magic's a sweet game because it's a lot of different things to a lot of different people, and you know, you shouldn't let what I'm looking to get out of the game affect what you're looking to get out of the game. As far as boarding this matchup goes, I want the extra Batter Skull. I'm going to bring in the Council's Judgments for their Jace the Mind Sculptors. I think I want all of my 1-cost discard here. I don't know how many plows I want to keep. I feel like they don't have a ton of threats, so maybe I should. I cut the Fatal Pushes already. I think I could afford to trim at least 1 plow here, especially because like I'm bringing in these Council's Judgments. There's a chance I don't want this Phyrexian Revoker. I think the Canonist is slightly better than Revoker. Like, I'm bringing in Judgment as an additional way to deal with Gideon. I probably don't need Revoker as well. Just like another kind of crappy thing that gets swept away by Terminus. Alright. I am attending the team open in Louisville this weekend. I'll be playing there. This would be an ambitious keep. Can you see my screen, Cutter? Kent, can you see my screen? Okay, sweet. Hold on 1 second. I'm going to.
Oh man, and we know that.
What I just don't even understand what this guy is doing. Like, his hand isn't even like, I don't know if you caught the first game at all, but he just like made mono questionable choices, and then like, what is this keep?
I know this player is like a moto, like he's a staple.
Yeah.
It might just be an alternative heuristic. We'll call it that.
Yeah, it's like there's no cantrip here. I guess no, they were on the plate and kept this, right? Yeah, they were on the plate and kept this.
Like, is it just valuing all the swords?
Am I supposed to take the Snapcaster here? Why?
Well, EE for 2 isn't bad, but I don't. I guess. Wow, this hand is garbage. Also, our hand is not the greatest, by the way. We don't have another equipment, right?
We have a second Batter Skull post board.
Oh, gas. All right, never mind. Hand's fine. I don't really know much about Legacy, so I just assume anytime our deck doesn't work how it's supposed to, our hand's bad.
We did draw 2 of our 3 Swords of Plowshares that we left in post board, so that's really bad for us, though. I'm going to Raven's Crime the first Swords of Plowshares out of his hand with the Stoneforge Mystic.
Sir, we gain a life?
We gain a life, yep. Get that fetch back.
Let's see. All right.
Apologies for the... He fetched a basic... There's a counter spell in your hand, sir. Why would you fetch basic planes?
Alternative heuristic, Jeff.
Yeah, I'm gonna play the Umazawa's Jurgit here, I think, and then if like we draw another land, we could Thoughtseize plus Spirit in the same turn. Maybe actually, you know, there's my Shambling Vent. I I think I'm actually just passing. He's at 7 cards, so like if he misses again here, he has to discard. Yeah, I think I'm on the hope he discards plan. Yeah, I think that's the plan.
Okay, so I'm gonna see. Does this cut? And
He hit a land. All right, I think I might give him another chance to miss here.
Call you on Skype.
Yep. Are you logged in? I can call you.
Yeah. I'm already calling you. It was up.
I don't have your video there. It doesn't look like you might have to. Oh, there you go. Perfect.
I just had to turn it on. I already turned it off.
Look at that. We have a Kent Ketter. His face is on the screen. Yeah. So I'm just gonna pass here again because my opponent's got 7 cards in their hand.
Yep. Wow. I mean, you like a professional, but as you note, they have that Tundra there that was not there before.
All right. They drew a brainstorm.
Okay, so we get to Thoughtseize them.
That's good for them
later.
Yep. Look at that. We got the technology working. Apparently, OBS doesn't like me to screen capture while Hangouts is sharing or something like that. Which is...
Oh, yeah. I noticed that on the client as well. If I tried to, it was when I deleted a video feed or something. It had to do with video feeds. It would crash the client, like, hardcore. Lock it up, crash it, and then I would have to go in and kill the processes, or I couldn't start a new one.
Weird.
It was bad.
Drawing 2 of our 3 plows might be bad enough that, like, I should board the 3rd one out for this next game, if we get a 3rd game. So we know their hand right now has EE, Counterspell, Double Plow in it, plus 6 other cards here currently until they put these cards back from this Brainstorm. The annoying part about OBS crashing is that my archive's going to be in 2 videos, so I'll have to edit those in OpenShot now.
Womp, womp. I'm sorry. Yeah, my 12-hour stream got broken up by like a 30-second flub. It was brutal.
Actually, that's a lie. I learned how to use FFmpeg to join them on the command line, because GUI suck. That's what I've been using for the hero battle videos, to like push them together. I don't know what my opponent's doing, but like we took like a 3-minute break there to like get you set up, and like I'm only down 40 seconds on clock now, so I don't know what they kept. You know, good first match. Oh, and
maybe this is the deck. This is the deck they play as a drinking game.
This is the deck they play as. I like the optimism, really.
So, yeah, I mean, like, you know,
okay, we hit Bob here, so like they brainstorm locked themselves. So like, do I take the chance of them missing a land because they didn't play a fetch? Do I like keep playing the "Are you gonna miss a land" game, or do I just like Thoughtseize them and take the counterspell here? We know they have plow counterspell EE. I guess they could have hid the counterspell knowing they can't cast it. Part of me wants to wait and see if they miss again here.
Yeah, I don't want to. I mean, I don't want to run out both the things.
No, we're definitely not. Like we're prefixing any of our threats with a Thoughtseize. So I'm going to see if they miss a land drop here because they didn't play a fetch land after the brainstorm. So if they predict, oh, what a beating! So they're going to get to clear their brainstorm here. That's good for them. Man, this card's so bad without top in your deck. It's literally just there to clear.
Name's Terminus.
Woof. Remember that time we didn't play out a troop? Pepperidge Farm remembers.
Pepperidge Farm remembers. Oh, crud. I said I was going to get the chat open.
That's a Jace.
Lied.
Yep, Jacing me, sure. Gotta plus that Jace so the Shambling Vent doesn't beat you down, you know? And see, this is where, like, Magic Online is so much worse than Paper. If I'd crack this fetch land here, in Paper, I'd get to see what card they put on the bottom of my deck, just, like, gain that information. So, like, I've lost information because we're playing Magic on the computer. I think I'm just supposed to get a basic Swamp here because this lets, like, my Arid Mesa get a Black Source later with the Scrub land. I could just jam the Batterskull, but then they can just Jace on summon it. So I think it's just Thoughtseize you into 2-drop, 2-drop. Take the Engineered Explosives here.
I think so, yeah.
They're just going to get to, like, double 1-for-1 me, but, like, that's going to happen at some point anyways.
Yeah.
Let's clear these.
Not a good place to be.
Actually not in a good spot.
Oh, no, not that. Not with that Jace.
You just got much louder. Because the Jace is going to kind of check these Batterskulls.
Better?
Yep, better.
Okay. I think I closed something that up the levels again. I don't know.
All right, Spirit's dead. Both these are 10 out of 10 dead here. All right, there's the Jace Storm. We're probably going to get buried here. They hit just soon enough.
All right, the chat is not.
Right, second plow. They have a path in their hand too. They played Scalding Tard, even though they had Flooded Strand in their hand. Oh, they have a counterspell. That's unfortunate.
Ah.
I think we just running Batter Skulls into this thing now.
Right.
They know this exists. So, like, this is going to need a counterspell. Hopefully the second one's going to need Snap counterspell. And then, like, maybe this could... Like, these plows are so bad. We might cut all of them for the last game, actually.
You just got to giddy at them, right? You can't lose, right? Right?
Yeah, Allied's end cards are real good. Alright, him might get Snap countered, and then we could kill the Jace with Council's Judgment.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, perfect. I'm going to vote for this big guy over here. So, fun fact, when Council's Judgment first got printed on Magic Online, it didn't show you what your opponent had voted for. So sometimes you played mind games with your opponent, like, they just, like, vote for their best card, so sometimes you'd, like, vote for their second best card, so you'd get both of them. Just, like, the levels.
Oh, jeez.
So they could have, like, a Spell Pierce or a... I'd be kind of surprised if Pierce is in their deck post-board, but, like, based on the other decisions they've made, like, it could be anything. But if they had, like, another counterspell, I wouldn't be too surprised.
Ooh, can I vote? Can I vote?
Can I vote? I'm here, too.
Yeah, I was gonna say Jace.
Wow, is Jace an option?
Huh.
All right, so now they have Path to Exile. They played the Flooded Strand. They have 5 cards in their hand. Hopefully this Batter Skull is just going to, like, punch the clock and go to work for us. God. Man, if these plows had text boxes, good lord. My weapon is alive. Always bring a backup Batter Skull, ladies and gentlemen.
Why do you have the second? Like, I can imagine this playing out at the tournament on Saturday. Why does he have a second Batter Skull? He has a second Batter Skull, and I'm just over there like, dip. Just smiling and chuckling.
We could just get entreated here. Which, like, maybe these should just be deluges. Maybe one should be a deluge. What are we doing here? Unexpectedly absent. Yep. Gone. You know, it'd be way better if that was a council judgment that I never got my thing back again.
Mm-hmm.
I like the part. Are they brainstorming here or are they predicting? They're predicting. Okay, that's another top card. Sure.
Don't let them.
They don't. Oh, they put it on top of my deck and now they're predicting it away. That's adorable. They're predicting me.
This has to be a drinking game.
This has to be a. Oh god. Yep, that's dead. Well, I mean, I guess I have these. I'm gonna plow one of these idiots so we don't get beat down too quickly.
Get out.
It got me, I guess. It's that seems like a lot of work for a divination.
I mean, I don't know. It is what it is. No, it's not. It's bad. Yep.
Man, that's a really good 12th land. Activate this Shambling Vent. That could be a land that doesn't attack. All right, this is going to get Path to Exile, but I'm fine with that. It's like something's going to get Path to Exile at some point, right? I guess he could have theoretically brainstormed it away. He did Chase Storm a couple of times. Has a plow. Rude. I'm going to Wasteland him because I feel like he's got random stuff that's expensive and we don't.
I think it's really hilarious how often in GT is Path and Sword. The amount of times the creature is targeted is irrelevant, but I think GT is like 100% targeting rate.
And this is why there's 3 Stoneforge Mystic for reference. I'm about to cast a fucking Squire here.
Yeah, but the squire carries a really pointy stick.
Yep, the squire wears the jitty. Just like every troop is like must answer at this point, right?
Oh, jeez. I can't wait for Gideon to grab it and be like, "What up? What's going on?
What's the deal with Gideon and the Umezawa's jitty?"
I mean, you know that's not who's in the photo. That hand is way too small. There is no forearm on that.
I would love to use Stoneforge Mystic's ability.
Nope. Do you want to shuffle here?
I would love a shuffle. Umezawa's Jurgit's right there.
Don't worry, we just skipped past the important parts.
I'll go to 8.
It's got to have removal then, right? I mean, maybe not. Just doesn't care. It's got to have something.
Like, we saw a path in their hand at one point. Like, we know it exists. Like, they're through all 4 plows here, but we know path exists as a magic card. What do you got? A path to exile. Oh, no, I'm so surprised. Counterspell. Rude. All right, well, you know. Is it good? Did you J-Storm away that path and live to regret your decisions? I'm going to get my land, please.
Okay, I was about to say, and then attack through. And then.
Yeah, they've only got 1 card left, so like if we get a crapper down, oh no, we're gonna die to this, right? Yeah. So we like, I don't have Gideon in my deck. Liliana, I guess removal spell technically saves us. That doesn't do it. That's late. Yeah, I just don't want to show them we have that. Yep. We're just dead to the Vendilion click. What did I board? I feel like I want one of these plows out of my deck. Ooh, this should just be a Zealous Persecution, right? Just like it kills every one of his things and can anthem my board.
Sure, seems fine.
Do I want a Surgical Extraction?
He wants to predict. You want to shuffle?
God, that's funny. Yeah, let's do it. Let's just bring in 1 Surgical. Can like randomly host Snapcaster Mages too.
Why not? Is there anything else you want to like trim? God, Sculler seems great. Yeah, do you want that? Even the 1 swords? Like,
I think so. Like, I feel like they could randomly kill us sometimes. Like plowing.
What about Rest?
I think Rest in Peace is too narrow. Like the fact that Surgical can like take all the plows out of their deck is pretty big game.
Sure.
Or you're saying like a Surgical or another piece of Graveyard Hate could be better than the plow?
It also helps us beat the 2nd Jace or so, or like. Yeah, I like the Surgical.
I have a Canonist in the deck right now too. This also stops Snapcaster. I don't think Revoker's good enough. Just a 2/1.
No, I don't feel so. Feel like it.
What a great sample hand. Our opponent would keep that hand. This hand's gonna need some help, but it's pretty.
Hey, we got a discard spell. We're gonna draw the Chromox and blessed. I forgot this game lets us. Okay. All right.
We get to take your scries. Take your scries, ladies and gentlemen.
Hello.
EvaK87 with the brand new Twitch Prime subscription. Thank you and welcome. Jace is too good. Revoke Construct. I don't know about that. We got a few cards to keep up with Jace. We got 2 Council's Judgments.
It's not a bad point. I mean,
like I guess Revoker's like a must answer idiot, right? Kaya is a great card that can keep up with a Jace. This comes down and immediately 2-for-1's my opponent.
So how do they beat this Liliana when we put it in play and just go upstairs? Ho! Humana, him you.
This is the worst Liliana in this matchup, but like still fine. Aww. Yeah, sure. Brainstorm's not going to set up an Entreat now, so you know, deal. Like I said, I'd be surprised if we're getting Spell Pierce post board. So like, just like getting my 2-for-1. I just like raw cards are important in this matchup. I think. Hopefully we take the plow out of their hand. Ponder, Arid Mesa, sure.
Watch, that's their land, and we just went Law Legacy.
Well, we know they have Scalding Tarn.
They
had Scalding Tarn. They could have shuffled it away, right? All right, rats.
No.
I saw the line.
Darn.
Stoneforge, Mystic. We know they have a plow, so I guess I'll play Stoneforge because they're obligated to plow this. I'm going to get Jitty, since we already have the Batterskull in hand, and then maybe they don't plow because we have Jitty instead of Batterskull. That's my favorite.
This has got to be good against him. Like I'll just plow it when he puts it. Oh darn!
Rats.
Darn.
Not greedy enough.
He saw through that.
I think I lead on Spirit here, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Like obligated to get rid of this. Like I'd rather have Bob Fadant live.
Yeah, for sure.
I guess we shouldn't complain too much. We did draw the second land, so like,
yeah, right. These have been running heaters here, so I don't know what you expected to do in Legacy with this deck, but I feel like we're about average.
And this Liliana Last Hope's just gonna start ticking. He's got an Unexpectedly Absent in his hand, but like if he's dealing with Liliana with that instead of Kaya, that sounds great for us.
Mm-hmm.
So I think the Liliana as opposed to the Bob here.
Yeah, I like the Liliana. I also don't want to set us up into a EE.
Oh yeah, that's true. He showed us EE. I was say they can't set up a Terminus, but
do we go up or okay, just straight up since we don't have a target? Yeah,
I don't think it's worth. We don't have a ton of hits. Yeah, Bob. Spirit does not stop Bob. Bob puts the card into our hand. This is probably Absence plus Predict here. Nope. Or just putting her 2 into my deck. Sure. Deal. Hopefully we hit land next turn and just like jam Kaya down their throat.
Oh, that'd be just amazing. Right here. Like a what? Like a huge scrub. I don't want it to be Chromox because I don't want to have to deal with the reality that we might have to exile a...
Oh, we don't... I'm not playing any Chromoxes in this build.
Okay. Also... Oh, no.
That's pretty good. I feel like one of their better cards at this point is Snapcaster Mage.
Uh-huh.
And they pathed us into the 4th land. God bless.
4 cards in hand.
They're brainstorming. They're going to have 2 post-brainstorm.
Right. Oh, sorry. Okay. So now we have to decide, like... I think we're saving it for a Snapcaster. I think that's pretty...
Oh, yeah. 10 out of 10.
Pretty much where it's at.
They could be setting up a Terminus here, but I think if they're Terminusing this, that's fine.
We'll take that.
Oh, and
we want to watch out for the...
I would say we did know they had an Entreat at some point. Actually, I think maybe we're supposed to Surgical like the Plows if they don't Entreat, if they don't shuffle there, but they are shuffling.
Yeah.
They might be trying to like Snap Plow here, which would be insane for us.
Well, because we just eat the Plows.
Yeah. Like all their Plows are gone at that point.
Yeah. Well, then how do they deal with...
It's like all of
and they've already used a path.
Yep.
Okay.
It's just a hard cast Terminus. And then Kaya's going to resolve next turn and take their last card away.
Wait.
Oh, please.
Wait.
Oh, baby. No one's ever allowed to talk poorly about my lady here ever again. You, my lady. My sugar pot, my honey, baby. You discard a card, I'll draw a card. Okay, thanks.
Wait,
last one important? Hope not. Oh, just a counterspell. Weird. All right, your turn. Oh, baby. Yeah, you got a ponder.
Woo! So with the ponder here, I would like assume they're digging just for Jace or whatever. Back into this.
Oh, yeah, even Jace isn't great. Like this Shambling Vent is so good, and this is the matchup I wanted the Shambling Vent did, right? Just like these fair.
Oh, right. I'm not saying Jace is insurmountable. True name Nemesis would be D's plus.
I doubt there's true names in their deck.
I mean, I don't know. I didn't think people played Predict, but scoreboard.
Am I getting clicked here? Oh, are we getting Unexpectedly Absent in response to this fetch land? Oh, wait, we're getting Snapcaster Maged. Oh, no. How do we ever beat a Snapcaster Mage, Kent?
Jeff, you don't have any resources. Jeff.
Oh, it would be a damn shame if something were to happen to that Snapcaster. Oh, is that good? If so, why?
Let me just rip this. Let me just take this right out of there.
Oh, baby.
It's just...
That one's going to come to Papa. Remember to click the one in the crypt. Yep. Get that out of here. Get to look at the
Double
rest of this
Jace,
deck. They
one
have,
entreat.
They have 2 clicks, an entreat. There's 3 Jaces too. There's another one over here.
Jaces. Oh, yep, you're right.
Yep. 2 counter spells. The full 4-ball predict.
We don't need no top. We don't need no top. They had a surgical too, but whatever.
Yeah, why is there surgical in their deck? I just like it must be a drinking game, right? That's like the only conclusion I've come to. They could think we're on Lingering Souls. Like most of these decks are on Souls. So am I just minusing her to draw a card, or am I blinking her and putting her to 5 at this point? I should probably just draw a card, right?
I think you just draw a card.
Yeah.
Do you just batter skull here? Like,
yep. Like we can lose the KA here if they like rip exactly removal, but like that's fine. We still have a batter skull to have to deal with at that point.
Yeah, life goes on.
Ding. All right, this game should pretty much be over.
Fries are done. Ding. Fries are done. Ding. Fries are done.
Another one of my spell lands. God. Let's go get this. Oh, and she can reblink Stoneforge Mystics and shit too. It's so good. My backup batter skull. We're gonna have her exile herself. Oh, no creature. All right, and then she goes away. Attack with my batter skull.
Kaya seems insane when you get to those like. All right, let's just start flipping haymakers.
Oh yeah, her and the ally of Zendikar like these are our 2. We need to go toe to toe with Jace cards, and I think they both do that very well.
Gideon just bodies Jace. Oh, I'm sorry. You were bouncing what?
Oh, yeah, right. Kaya comes back. God bless. She means they can't even hold, like, this extra fetch land for a brainstorm because she's just going to take it away.
Yep.
All right, and they're dead on board now.
Yep. We have discard as well. All the things.
Which card? Discard right here?
No, the other one.
The other one? This discard over here?
Yeah, that one. No. The other discard.
So if they hit their entreat here, we're like actually kind of in trouble, right?
I mean, you judgment 1. Attacking. You have 2 counters on the...
I guess Kaya technically blinks 1 too, right? Oh, look. They drew their best card.
Mm-hmm. How do you say dead?
They're dead. They need to draw something with this. They can't even just bounce this because they know I have another batter skull in my hand.
Well, Mystic's active, right? So they can't bounce it.
Correct,
oh, right.
They could bounce this germ, but then like this germ gets them.
Yep. That's good times.
You're gonna
what up?
Click me in response, so you're still dead on board because Kaya's gonna deal 2 damage to him and the Shambling Vent exists. Kill that one. It's funny that like the discard spells look really bad here, but I feel like anytime this matchup gets to a point where the discard spells are bad, they're just like dead anyways.
Probably.
All right. Oh, sweet. The gang's all here. I think I just heard Maddie pull up out front. Yes, he is.
Perfect. Now we can play Modern by committee. Exactly how the event's going to be played. I'll just have my coffee, and I'll be holding my Scrabble board full of Dredge cards. Hold on. Let me get my... Do I keep this? Okay. Great.
Yeah, honestly, part of the reason I'm happy to dual play today is like I want to be able to help make meaningful Dredge probabilities.
Yes. Yes, because mulligans are... let's just say I lean right before I lean left. Wait, you're always sitting on my... I always lean towards the legacy player. I forget that you technically could sit on my left-hand side.
Yep. Depends on which side.
Let's not have that seating arrangement, though. That's just strictly worse.
We're 1-0.
Matt,
we beat Miracle as Miracles. Kai
tell Matt it's been decided, by the way.
Or Top of Miracles, sorry. They had Terminus in their deck still.
6, and they cast it for full.
Legacy's great right now. The top ban was phenomenal. God bless R&D for actually making a right decision. You know, they're bound to get one eventually, right?
They could have done it. Well, no, I mean it was an okay decision. It was like 2 years late.
It was 2 years late. They made it eventually. It took a sign out in front of R&D, but they got there eventually. This thing is insane.
It was made before that.
We've got a push here for a fair deck. We've got a Thalia and a Sculler for an unfair deck. Like,
and then we got a Liliana for I don't know what.
Correct. She's better against fair decks, right?
Sure.
Even after talking with Matthew, I even have the correct split on our fetch lands here. So that the off-color black fetches, we've got 1 Mire, 1 Delta, 1 Verdant Catacombs here on the other 3.
Oh, so we're playing Grixis?
They don't usually have 1 mana discard in the Delver deck, so there could be like Bug mid-range.
Oh, I was guessing about our fetch lands. We're playing Grixis. Sure, yeah. I don't know if they're playing.
We're Mardu, maybe. Mardu. Storm doesn't play Inquisition.
I mean, they take what? They take Thalia, we Sculler them, vice versa? Like, they probably take Skull.
We're just playing whichever 2-drop they don't take.
Or we just Wasteland them?
Oh, geez. Actually, they have to take the Liliana, right? Because, like, otherwise Liliana just, like, rebuys whichever one of these they don't take.
Oops. Yeah, good point. Yeah, right? Because anytime Liliana...
This is a Snapcaster for creatures, baby.
Yeah.
Unless they're Storm. If they're Storm, they're just taking the Thalia and trying to kill us.
Good point. I do respect the times where Liliana is just like slam -2, give me back my creature. We're done with this.
Correct, yeah. Just like 3 mana raise dead. Alright. Hope you can attack it.
You remember the standard where it was black-green?
They took the Sculler. Huh. I guess I can't... I guess I can't curve... I mean, probably shouldn't have cracked my fetch there. Probably should have waited. I think I have to get Scrubline now that I did low.
Yeah.
Because I can't curve Thalia into Lily here.
Can you... Oh.
I don't think I want to wait. I guess I could have wastelanded them there, but like I don't like wastelanding potentially fair decks aggressively because they likely have Deathrite Shaman in them.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Milk Dulian with the brand new Twitch Prime subscription. Thank you and welcome. Huh. Now that they're just... Wait, do they have something here? Stand still. They have no discard spell?
Sure.
Push. Okay, that's great for us, right? Just like... I'm just playing into Daze, right?
I
feel like Basic Island's usually not a Daze deck. Like, famous last words.
Right. Yeah, fine. We'll...
And I'm actually going to fetch a Basic here on the off chance that they're playing non-basic Landstone on tap, which could be a thing.
Back to basics.
We could be getting Force here, too. Back to basics, yeah, that's the one.
Oh. Yeah.
I think Force is more likely than Daze here.
I mean, we'll always take the Force, right? Like, that's,
correct, yeah.
You know,
we're just like curving Thalia into him to Torak, like, that's fine.
I'm not sure, like, since it's on a slight delay, I'm not sure what my first indicator of this resolves is, but I'm just, like, you know, trying to...
When this resolves, we're going to spin her down and get the Dark Confidant back to our hand that she's going to flip over.
Oh, right. And, you know, if it doesn't, we'll just get the Sculler.
We have to have these at the tournament. All 3 of us have to wear balloons.
A balloon?
Lose each other.
What?
Isn't that what you do at theme parks? You tie balloons to your children?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
And put them in bright colored clothing.
It's either a leash or a balloon.
So if every child's in bright colored clothing and have a balloon, how do you find them?
That's a great question.
My kid is... Perfect. Great,
whoa!
finally.
They are playing a Delver deck. Weird. And they know the pushes here. They don't know about Deluge. So they voided a Delver here with the Force.
Yeah, they might be a Delver, like, that. They might be built to be mid-rangey. I don't know, like, maybe they're Bug Delver.
Yeah, probably wastelanding them next turn now.
Yeah. If they put a green source in play, like, crack that.
Yeah, right? Like, it could be some kind of weird blue-black Delver deck.
Stand still. I watched Jarvis play against Standstill the other day.
Yep. Oh, there's the win condition. Dead in 20 turns.
So we wasteland... Oh, wait, let's see.
Ooh, that's rude.
Okay, so we're losing Fatal Push here, and we're probably losing Toxic Deluge as well.
I would imagine. All right, welcome to the Grind Fest. Crixus with an awful hand, you know. What they don't know is we got the second one. Hey, it stands still because I said it stands still, okay?
Alright, so I'm fine to just Wasteland them there, I think. I'm pretty sure they're on some kind of weird blue-black Delver deck. My microphone muted there intentionally, for those that are wondering. I was having a conversation with my wife that the internet didn't need to hear.
You should use this so Maddie can hear Kent too.
No, I don't want to listen to Kent.
I don't want to listen to Kent.
He's already got to listen to me for the next weekend.
They had enough for your ideas, Ketter.
Next time you should wear your shirt the same day I wear it.
I actually have mine packed for the weekend.
You had to listen to me testing for the CCS. Like, there's been enough Kent Ketter in Matt's life.
Deal. Done.
Oh, you know what?
Oh,
I should have played the Wasteland there. I wasn't thinking they might want to shuffle their extra ponder card when I like 10 out of 10 would have wasted them off of this.
Game is so ugly compared to that.
You're not wrong. The client is not beautiful in the least.
Look how nice that brings
It's so ugly.
Man, could you make a full art animated brainstorm? How sick that would
They
be.
want you closer so they can hear your beautiful voice.
No. Whitney's here.
This be the Death Shadow Delver deck. Maybe. Cabal Therapy makes me think maybe not.
Two cards.
They
could
know
just
we
be
have this
psychotic.
Deluge. They don't know the Wasteland is here. So, like, if they have another meaningful threat, they're going to bin this to the Cabal Therapy and take our Deluge away.
This is good. Isn't it?
Ooh, Giggle Gnome. Good call.
Yeah.
Good call.
Awful.
What?
Awful.
We were friends for a minute.
Yeah, there's no way they're Death Shadow. They had an Inquisition of Kozilek in their deck.
It's a chicken and it like
Juicy and some
Yeah, they voided a Delver to the Force of Will.
into my mouth. It was so gross.
Alright, well, let's hopefully see what's up here.
best.
I don't
What up, what up, what up? What's up with your 2 cards in hand, yo?
to like
Oh.
it didn't
Just taking the removal spell, right? Like, that's going to kill something at some point.
no, it's disgusting.
Do I want to Wasteland them?
The fries were good.
Sure.
Thank you for the fries.
I feel like I don't, because we could draw Batter Skull.
Oh, yeah, or a utility land. Like, they could have one.
It like
Yeah, like, they play Wasteland, and then we draw, like, Shambling Vent.
Mm-hmm.
They know my last card is Toxic Deluge. So they were holding the Probe, not only for, like, cycling it later, but also because, like, it could give their Cabal Therapy more information down the line.
That card costs mana.
That card costs-
optional.
well, that's-
Optional. It has a
that's
kicker
weird.
costing. Instead of paying life, you can.
It says, if the current turn of the game is past 7, you can have... Okay, now they're taking my Deluge. They probably have a follow-up threat here. Yeah, wasting is bad there, because like I said, we have a Batter Skull we can draw. It's the big fish here. Deathray Shaman, sure.
Nothing left.
God! I love being a powerful wizard. Just like, wait, I love the chat too. Wastelanding seems good here. Woo!
Nice Delver. Oh, man, what a follow-up.
Beep, beep, I'm a car.
Nice Delver secrets.
Squad.
Remember that thing we shouldn't do? Let's not do it. Maybe I should hold that land since they're a Cabal Therapy deck and a discard deck. Yeah, I probably should hold the basic there, actually. I guess there's also merit to, like, them having Liliana in the Veil in their deck. Playing the land out 2 is good, though, because, like, getting to 8 means we can bounce or turn the Batter Skull in the same turn. What did they flip it to? They flipped to a Daze, which they are then shuffling away. And play to your outs, you know? Like, if we were a full turn cycle behind on this Batter Skull here, we'd lose this race. Like, not particularly close. And, like, they look like they're a base blue-black deck. This might be their only green source.
Yep. I think we,
I don't think we
So
really care
end of
about this
turn.
gaining life, because, like, the only thing cutting them off the green doesn't actually cut them off of green. It just, like, cuts Deathrite Shaman off of being able to gain life. And is Deathrite Shaman gaining life going to be a thing here? I guess it might be. It might actually matter.
I think you could wait for his response, because if he gains it here, that puts it to a 3rd attack cycle.
Yeah. So, like, if he doesn't gain it here, I'm going to waste him off the green.
I think so, yeah.
Okay, yeah, so he's getting here, so I don't think it matters. And a nice thing about waiting here and not wasting again is because I played my lands out the last 2 turns, if we draw an 8th land this turn, that means we can return and replay Batterskull.
Yep. Like it into the Strix.
Yep.
Oh, we have to play around the days, though. Don't forget the days.
The days he shuffled away. So there are daisies in his deck, but we don't know that he has one.
Sure.
That's pretty good, because now Thalia is going to get to equip the Batterskull.
So we just attack, eat the Strix.
Yep.
Seems...
Yep, 10 out of 10.
Above average.
I'm going to fetch before we play the Thalia, because he's not... I guess if he has Stifle, I'll Stifle the equip. That doesn't really matter, though.
Just equip it next turn.
Beep, beep. Found a push. Found the decay. Push, yeah. Push would cost 2 here. Weird. Okay, I guess they must have drawn that off the Strix. Okay, so if we hit a land next turn, we can bounce and replay the Batterskull.
So we got, what, 13, 10, 8.
You do kind of need to draw something.
Removal spell would not hurt.
Yeah, that's for sure. That's another threat. That's not good. And our 1 main deck deluge is gone, right? Yeah.
Jeff Hoogland.
Great. Hoogly boogly. Alright. So we get to do this, and then we get to put the Jitty into play. And then we can return the Batterskull to our hand, and then next turn the Stone Fortress, so we can put it back down. It's like, again, like, not having used the Wasteland is paying off here. Are we dead on board? We're dead on board, right?
Yep. Because we got an 8.
Yeah.
2 dead. Yep.
Alright, so I don't like him to Torox. I don't like the discard in these matchups. Just want to be able to impact the board with most of our decisions.
Yeah, you just want to go into like the post-board Jund configuration.
Yep.
So like removal.
Exactly right. Literally a Jund deck.
Legacy's not really that horribly complicated. It's very difficult. It's just not complicated. I don't know if I'm...
The fair matchups aren't bad. Most of the points people lose in Legacy games, I feel like, are not mulliganing appropriately in unfair games.
What about Revoker?
No. Revoker for Deathrite Shaman seems a little narrow. I think just, like, Rest in Peace. They probably have Big Fish in their deck somewhere, so, like, Rest in Peace covers both of those.
Yeah, it's Thoughtseize better than him.
The hymns are gone. The only discard I have here right now are the Scullers and the Thoughtseize.
Well, I was saying the Thoughtseize. Like, did you want to play one hymn?
Oh, yeah, I think the Thoughtseize is better just for curve purposes.
I mean, him's a 2-for-1, so...
Like, this matchup usually doesn't come down to 2-for-1s. It comes down to, like, having specific answers to specific things.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, it's also fair with, like, a surgical. Like... having that instead of the Thoughtseize, especially if we... I don't know if cutting them off a threat is something you care to do.
Opponent has discard spells in their deck, too. They've got Inquisitions and Cabal Therapy is what they showed us. Cabal Therapy with no... What's it called? Seems weird. This hand's a pretty... I guess... We didn't see Wastelands out of them, right?
No.
So keeping a land heavy... Like, normally, in, like, against normal Delver decks, like, keeping a land heavy hand is, like, fine, especially with Jitty in it. But, like, I think without seeing Wasteland out of them, we should probably pitch this.
Yeah, especially because they can just... I mean, if they go threat days, like, how do we win?
Yeah, I mean, like, that's going to happen a lot of the time. Yeah, Sand looks great. Get to play my Shambling Vent on one. Can't lose. How greedy are we? We're going to draw fourth. We're going to draw a fourth land at some point, right?
Also, we don't know if we can Gideon on the 4 anyway. You want Gideon to get dazed? Is that what you want? I don't want Gideon to get dazed. I don't think he would know what to do with himself.
I'm plowing here before playing the land because I'd rather plow get dazed than Gideon get dazed.
Yeah, sure. Daze check. Is this thing on?
Is this thing on? Yep. It's going hot here.
He shows you the second one.
Hello, Bueller? Anyone?
Speaking of days, good old Robert Wright ate 3 of them, and I just remembered that. Oh, jeez. Okay.
So now the question becomes, nope, just playing the Stoneforge Mystic.
Now the question becomes, do we play this? Yeah.
Yep. All right, get my first Batter Skull. Stoneforge Mystic is kind of medium minus against Cabal Therapy decks.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Oh no, not True Name Nemesis. How will I ever answer that magic card?
Hey, do you think you should
black.
maybe like
Really?
talk to the
Really?
council?
That's fine.
Ooh.
That's fine.
Do you
They were on the draw too, so Days like might not even be in
wait?
their
Don't
deck
you
at
guys
this point.
shambling vent this?
Oh, yeah, we do, don't we?
Yeah, please, come on.
Oh baby, I would like this one to go out to everyone that told me Shambling Event wasn't playable in Legacy. I'm just like there were a lot of people that told me that, but I'm sold.
Is this the only creature that's ever attacked?
This is so bad.
Creeping Torpid
Oh,
attacks
I'm sorry,
attacks
yeah,
occasionally. Sorry, yep. And I've registered Celestial Colonnade before, believe it or not.
Science has gone too far.
Well, I mean, you've teamed with a world champion, right? I haven't, so I mean, you
And
must.
look, now I get to play the Gideon through the days. Remember that time we bottomed the land on one? God, that what good life decision making that was.
The hottest of fun.
All right, so real. I have another thread here. Ponder shirt. So if we play the Gideon and he has removal for the idiot, he can kill the Gideon. So I should probably
Killian?
play the Batter Skull.
think so.
Oh, by that I mean.
Oh.
Yep.
Play whatever's allowed to be played.
No, they know the Batter Skull's there.
Oh, right, Roger.
Battle Scrolls, what they named.
Yep. You want to take one of these two things away? I would love it if you did.
Mm-hmm.
Willing to trade either of these for a creature. They might take this for a creature here. If they don't take the Gideon, there's no way we run it out.
Yes. Survive.
Okay, so they don't have a removal spell then. Yep. Am I just attacking here?
Yeah.
Yeah, I hate this.
You
Oh,
just
we were
got
playing
really-
Legacy.
You just got really loud again. Oh, nope, back to normal maybe?
I haven't touched anything. Been sitting
That's
here. with
weird.
my-
I'm convinced you must have a hardware issue, because that was happening on Windows too. Force of Will, yep. Probably have to kill this now.
Is that better?
Yep.
I wonder if it was because I was connected to the Discord voice as well. I don't know.
I have to kill the Delver here. True name sucks. I only got 3 cards. I think we're just killing the Delver here.
Maybe.
This is the team for Louisville. Louisville. I'll play that one out. Hold this one from we draw a brainstorm.
Are you supposed to waste them? They've been short. Now they have a bunch.
No, they have enough for each other. There's and like this puts 2. This would put 2 more lands in the crypt, so like that'd be 4 lands. Big fishing, spin the G's. We're doing big fishing up in. So he's got a force to if he has a blue card too. We're running a left blue. You know, them's the beats. I'll play this one because it fetches a card to thin out of our deck.
On Saturday, and especially on Sunday, you have to draw much better than this.
Much better. Hey now, sir.
Could you draw another deck? Is that possible?
Could you draw? Is it possible that you could draw playable spells?
To draw just much better.
Deck. We could register something else in Legacy. It is within the rule set. We could play Divining Top, right?
All right, Chambly. Now is your time. Go forth, my child.
Trade. Yay. Bottom of the land, and we drew a land every turn. That is correct. And you have a brainstorm.
All right. You know. The only non-land we drew was Stoneforge. Yeah, that sounds right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we kept Gideon Plow.
Something else.
Going to 4 here.
Oh, big red. Lord. Fire it up. Combo's dead. Yeah, sure.
Right on time. Right on time.
Rip.
Nice deck.
All right.
You didn't.
I wonder how long till people complain about 4-color Delver being, like, too grindy or whatever.
Oh god.
Cue it up. This is why I wanted the 5th spell land, because like you do flood a little bit in the fair games, and like Wasteland's barely a card in the longer games some of the time. A lot of the
We
time.
played 23 lands? Jeff, is this modern? What is
this
going
modern?
on
What is happening? I don't understand.
What are your cards are legacy specific? Swords.
You don't no joke. The more I play, like the 3rd Wasteland might be better as a 2nd Horizon Canopy. Because back in the day, this deck where you'd like get free wins by like wasting greedy Delver players out, but like all the Delver decks,
Tabernacle.
all
to
the
be honest
Delver decks
with
have
you.
Deathrite Shaman now.
I just want you to tabernacle some people.
Sounds great. I don't know what you're huffing and puffing about. And by that, maybe my opponent's gonna play a Lotus Petal, and we're gonna fucking pack it in.
Scoop. Taking my toys, going home.
Taking my toys. They're leaving.
I just imagine you have, like, you know, the Monopoly box by the edge of the table, and you're just scraping the stuff in there. None of the money's getting put away. It's just shoved off the table. Oh, great. They probed us, so they know they can combo.
They know the coast is clear. There's no forces here. You're like
Come in
you're
for the
like what, you're
landing.
like 99% is done across from me at a legacy match. You know there aren't going to be forces in my deck. Just like historically speaking. That's perfect. That lets us cast our spells.
What?
Just like we drew
Or
it up.
spells.
One colored source from Kaya.
I would just like
I'm
to
gonna
point
laugh.
out that I can cast 3 of the 5 spells in my deck right now in my hand. Just
Matt.
like the record to reflect.
Jeff, can you make
Basic
sure Matt
island.
gets some sleep tonight
This
and
is
eats
probably
well?
Storm. Let's draw Black Source. That would be great.
Hey, Maddie, I'm gonna go get a massage this tomorrow. Make sure I get my back loosened up.
My
check your
Alluring
back
had forces
straps.
in the board, and that was a mistake. That the 4-color Alluring deck should not play Force. It was 10 out of 10 a punt.
But Reanimator had forces.
Reanimator had Forces. I played that deck.
That was good.
Kaya won us a game.
And by Reanimator, I mean Dimir Zoo.
Dimir Zoo. Yep. We're about to get stifled too. I can feel it.
Yes. God, I hope he gets stifled.
I'm gonna play this Umazawa's GTA against my Storm opponent here. Are you ready to die? My body is ready. Oh, they chose not to shuffle. Oh yeah, 10 out of 10 dead.
Oh, yeah.
Basic planes. These lands are so good at casting him to Torok. Oh god, Brainstorm. They get to put the bad cards back.
Sorry, I'm practicing for what I'm gonna do this weekend when Jeff asks for help. So let me just make sure we.
Oh, I'm not dead yet. So we're like, what percentage confident are we that they're playing Storm right now?
I think it's Sneakage Show.
They usually don't play Probe.
I say Probe is the weird one.
Why not?
They usually don't.
Whatever.
Is this like the
So like, okay, so here's the thing. If they're on Storm, we could take an aggressive line here and Wasteland their fetch and Wasteland what they get.
I feel like this could be like the blue-red prowess deck too.
But like, if they are stormed, they didn't kill us this turn, so like, there's a good chance we're not dead next turn. So maybe we should just like play this and pass.
And Kaya the next turn.
Yeah, I think that's the line.
Sneak and show.
Yeah, Sneak and Show usually doesn't play probe.
Do you think it's the blue-red prowess deck though? Could be that, or no?
Why would? But that's this hand is terrible.
They would have shuffled the Ponder if they didn't have a guy on it.
Yeah,
I think.
Yeah, that's fair.
Correct. Yeah, exactly. Like this is Magic Online. Like welcome to Thunderdome, and even just like Legacy in general. Like Magic Online amplifies the issue a little bit, but Legacy in general, people are just like, yeah, I'm just gonna do me and you do
Thunderdome.
Like...
That's fair. That needs to be Command Master Blaster. Anytime you get too specific on what you expect to see on Magic Online, just drop the hashtag Thunderdome in chat. Yeah, I'm with Rogue on that one though.
Black Source. That's exactly like a Black Source. Add another castable to go. It's just Kaya -2 here, right?
Yeah.
What else are you gonna do?
And then die.
Bolt this lady?
They spell pierce us through fucking Sneak and Show.
Don't you do it. Pick up an island like a proper, pleasant opponent.
Sneak and Show usually doesn't play. I guess there's no usual. Like that deck list actually isn't very good, so like we're getting forced. Okay, so
That's fine.
they could be Sneak and Show.
It's fine.
It would be great.
They're gonna play a land and they're gonna show and tell and sneak attack and kill us next turn.
Hopefully.
Quote me. Gideon of the Trials, that's gonna be a Legacy staple. Glad we didn't try and double Wasteland.
You're dead. Oh, what?
That's weird.
And sometimes your deck is hot flaming garbage.
Counterspell is legal, no one plays the gate. Yep, that's factual information.
10 points to Rogandor over here.
Also, I'd like to point out that this card is not legal in Standard. It's not even Modern legal. The card's too powerful. Actually, fun fact, I don't think this card's Modern playable because there's more bolts in Modern than there are in Legacy.
Yeah, I agree.
I guess she technically gets a 3-for-1 if you like play her minus her and then she gets bolted, but like, oh yeah, yay, Sneak and Show. All right, that's good. I haven't played this matchup in a while, so why would you play that before?
Because they don't have it.
God bless.
I'm
Like,
so confused.
Also,
they were just really itching to play that Lotus Petal.
God, if you hit a black source, this him is gonna just destroy them, right?
yep.
If they don't kill you.
No, because they're gonna have stacked the
Worth
top of
noting,
their deck.
this is one of the matchups where this Liliana is much worse than the other one. They didn't shuffle. Okay, dead.
So you're getting show and tell here?
Could be a sneak attack too.
Sure.
If we're getting sneak attack,
Right?
In fact.
if they're playing sneak attack here, then oh sure.
You have a point.
Come
And
on,
they
Black
shuffle.
Source, please, deck. Glory, glory, hallelujah. I'm gonna get this just in case there's a blood moon in the deck.
This is the point where they discard sneak attack.
The,
and show and
the
tell.
the poor ugly mofo.
No, they'd have played sneak attack.
No, they're not going to. They just didn't for some strange reason.
Okay, it is sneak and show. I'm wasting them off of this.
You're gonna have to. I mean,
Batter Skull's castable. And it's like my only actual clock. And like, what is letting them keep this just means they can cast sneak attack without. Yeah, I think it's actually just like cast the Batter
They've
Skull.
got to have 2 cards to combo you. They've got 0. Worst case, it's sneak attack on top.
So like
right?
I mentioned I'm not sure if this is correct because like if this was Liliana of the Veil here, they probably just can't win anymore. Like in order to win the game at this point,
yeah, I think you want Liliana. I don't know. Like I just really like that card.
it's gotta be like
I've got a 3-2 split right now.
3-2. Oh, yeah.
Wow.
I have 1 last toad and two Veil. Tex Colorado with the brand new Twitch Prime subscription. Oh
Is this the
God!
Hardcast Force?
Oh God! This is what you guys are sitting here and you just let this happen. We're gonna wasteland them now to let them know what a big dumb stupid we are. Yep. All right. Pepperidge Farm remembers. All right. So.
Hey, you remember that time?
I'm just wasting them here and then playing Bob. I think.
Yeah. Yeah. Remember that time you tried to Allurin combo and you asked me to help you, and then we still did it.
And
wrong?
then we still messed it up. Yep.
Hey, help me out here. What's going on? Did you
I would
win?
like
Yep.
the record to reflect that we won that game.
Oh, we did. I did my infamous a half a second after the decision is made.
You drew those in the wrong order.
I'm just down spinning this, right?
Yeah, it doesn't do anything else.
Rats
For
for this.
Thalia?
We milled Shambling Vent and Fatal Push, let the record reflect. And I should probably leave Sculler in my... He's dead in 2 to this anyway, so I should leave Sculler here so that way I can hip check for a troop next turn in case that's what they
Yeah,
draw.
just in case. I don't think they'll have Clasm or any garbage like that.
Turn 2.
God, when you win game 1 in this matchup, it's so good because like we get so much better post board.
You draw the cards in the correct order. This seriously, you've done it twice now.
Oh, look at that! Held the Sculler, got rewarded. +2/+2.
Did we send that to the no-no place?
Send it to the no-no place. Show me where Emrakul touched you, Tide Hollow Sculler.
I think it's hilarious how Sculler's just like, yeah, don't care, get in the back.
Get in the back. Sun's going out.
Hello.
Blame my Bob for that. Actually, it's probably technically incorrect. I get to see an extra card out of my deck now.
Yeah, I do have a couple years of Sultai Delver experience. Holy
All right, so let's get the
shit.
auto. So like Plow's medium minus. It can technically take a Gristlebrand off the table, but you're not excited about it.
Council's Judgment, yes, please.
Surgical and Duress come in. Judgment can take a sneak attack off the table.
How
Deluge doesn't do anything. Revoker is excellent. Jurgit is bad.
You think about Gideon to pressure?
So like that's the question is like what are the other ones here? I might need to rethink. 2 Plows could probably be fine.
Yeah, I don't mind the plows.
Plow stops Gristlebrand.
Is Kaya good?
I think Kaya's fine because she takes cards out of their hand.
Yeah, I guess that's fair.
Gideon of the Trials isn't stellar either in this match. It's one of the combo matchups where he's not particularly good, but like he's just a 4/4.
Yeah.
I would cut
I
the
think it's
like.
fine.
We have 3. Well, I guess that doesn't matter.
Canonist could be okay.
I would say Cannon is the only other card that's like.
It's like stop some of their cantrip lines.
Hi, sorry, I said hi.
I'm gonna cut a Gideon and bring the Canonist in. I think
Yeah, it's fine.
just do this.
Do we have enough threats? What about the second Batter Skull over the Gideon of the Trials?
Plow is fine.
I guess just like always let Stoneforge Mystic get something.
I just
I mean,
I don't know what Gideon's
Kaya's not
supposed to
great,
do.
but like we're cutting less good cards. Yeah, see like Neely's like don't leave in the plows. Like that could be realistic. Like I don't know, like there are non-zero amount of times where you just like plow their thing and then like they brick off and like you're able to win from there. Especially if you've
I
like
think Plow's fine.
I think 2 plow. Okay, we'll go to 1 plow. I think let's just do that.
Just arbitrary.
Arbitrary numbers bad. I mean, we've got like all this blue card selection, so like our 1-ofs in our deck, we're gonna get to see the
Right? That's what I'm over here like. We're waffling over like.
And so looking in this matchup here, this might be a nod towards like leaving the 3rd Liliana the Veil in the deck because like the matches where Last Hope is good, I have God, this mana base is so great. Hey, this is not Shambling Vent, right?
What the ever living shit is this? No. Hey, yeah. All right, we'll get killed on turn 2. That's fine.
Bottom that.
Bottom?
My body is ready. My body is ready. Actually, do you know what's really
1
funny?
plow?
Some of these decks have what's it called in them? They have Omniscience in them. And if they show and tell an Omniscience and you put in Tide Hollow Sculler, you get to take their spell before they cast it because it's the trigger.
Yeah, good point, Stiffenex.
Opponent chose not to shuffle. Well, we're dead.
Oh, baby.
Well, that one can be a surprise for when they show it to... You remember when I said the 3rd planes is a Caracas and the 4th planes is Horizon Canopy? You just light up a fucking cigarette and smoke it.
Like, I mean, we need more utility lands. Let's play more Karakai.
Oh, yeah.
We dead?
Let me put this one into play.
Yeah, you don't say.
Sculler? Or
Is it better to do this? Nah, I'm just going to put the Caracas into play.
get at it.
Nice card you got there. I'll pick that one up. Protection can't be targeted by stuff, huh? Is this a stuff? If not, why not? I'm just hitting him here, right?
Yes. Well, hold on, is Sculler better? Like taking the best card.
Yes.
Yeah, Sculler's probably better. That's true.
This puts pressure down too.
and we have Caracas just in case they like somehow combo through this.
And if they
I like
force
that.
this, like their cards are just like not gonna have any cards left now.
Yep.
Okay,
Yeah, this
so
line's
like-
great.
So we
leave out
cast him to
Caracas.
Torak this turn, and we'll cast him to Torak again next turn. Because like if they play land sneak attack here, they have 2 cards left, and we hand them away.
I want another Caracas, Jeff.
I guess maybe I'm supposed to Thoughtseize so I could go 1-2 here.
No.
Holy shit.
Is that good? If so, why? Please explain.
And they have these ancient tombs going. Oh, wowie zowie. So next turn we what? Bob Fanat or Stone? We Thoughtseize first.
It's Thoughtseize Confidant.
Yeah,
10 out of
yeah,
10. Even with the extra land, we just get to leave Caracas up now.
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't need that spell, did you? Weird. I'm gonna fetch basic swamp.
They also don't have a
here.
red source here.
Yeah,
Jeff.
they could. Oh, yeah, that's true. So their blood moons exist, and they're 75. So
Well,
like
if that's the case.
So like
we
Death
lock
and Taxes
ourselves
has a good matchup against these type of decks, and like we're Death and Taxes with discard spells.
Oh god, nice 5.
Make sure if we're worried about blood moons, we get our planes for the Council's Judgment, right?
Yep.
We're not going to get cute with any extra sword targets, right?
Nope.
Sort of
You can't take 5 again.
chicken
Can't
and
take 5
waffle.
again. Yep. Most expensive thing in our deck is now Akaya. God bless.
He has what, City of Traders and something else?
He has City of Traders, and then no, we don't know the other 2. Are we dead? This
You
is
wanna-
this is the concession lockup. That's the concession lockup. Good. God bless Magic Online. All right, 2-1 now. Go into the next one here.
God, that was beating.
Yeah, I think with my small hedges, like the Deluge main and the second Fatal pushed main, I should probably just play 3 Liliana the Veil.
Yeah.
Yep.
What are you worried about? Like, Liliana the Veil's probably good against what? Like, Elves, Infect?
I've only got 2 Hymn to Torque in the deck right now.
Yeah, I
don't
want the
even know.
third. Get that
No, we put the I put the Spirit of the Labyrinth over the last one. I think that's fine.
with 6 other direct discard spells, 2 hymns.
Elves and...
We've got
I do-
Scullers too.
What else is Lily good against?
Lily's good against elves. She's good against Pyromancer. She's good against Snapcaster decks. But like Veil is good against.
Is Infect still a deck?
Infect kind of. This deck bodies Infect.
I would say probably destroy.
This is like Jund plus against Infect, and like Liliana the Veil is still fine in that matchup
That's
too.
fair. What else?
Yeah, elves is a harder matchup for us, but we've got 2 Grafdigger cages in the board, and a Canonist, and a Deluge, and a Persecution. So like we've got tools for that matchup. Yeah, Kent is playing Modern. We're going to be playing some Dredge after we finish this league. While we're waiting for this match to pop, I would just like to say good morning, afternoon, and good night to everyone wherever you're at in the world. Thanks for choosing to spend part of your evening here with us. My name is Jeff Hoagland, and I am joined this evening by powerful magicians Kent Ketter and Matt Bamonte, and we are playing some prep, or some Legacy in prep for the Team Open in Louisville this weekend. Remember, if you are enjoying the content and you're new here, to use that follow button on your screen. It doesn't cost you anything, helps other people find my stuff. If you're really enjoying what you want to see, you can support me directly by subscribing on Twitch or becoming a patron on Patreon. Yeah, we want to win matches this weekend, so we're going to play Dredge. See? I mean, yep, this hand's great until they play a Lotus Petal.
It's so spicy, Egg Brains. There's 4 Stinkweed Imps, 0 Golgari Grave Trolls, and
0 Golgari Drave Shells.
Conflagrates. I think we're playing the full boat.
What? Is Matt playing? Is not going to play some Marvel tonight? No, we're done playing Standard on Magic Online. I'm still trying to recover. I wasted all of the money I had built up playing real formats on here. What's the right play here?
What do you
Bob
think?
Fadant.
Is it
Wait,
Bob?
Spirit.
I feel like it's Spirit, right? Like it's the one.
Spirit.
It's the one we care
Well-
about the least.
Say which one.
Well, I mean, if it's an unfair deck, Spirit's the best chance of not
Correct.
just
Yeah,
losing.
yeah. Like if they're like Storm or something.
Please don't kill me.
We're getting forced.
Ooh.
Yep. Deal.
Ooh, him to Torok.
Oh, it's so pretty.
Into Brainstorm. Ooh, look at this Spirit Brainstorm. God,
Wow.
Fix too quickly for me to get a screenshot there. Looks like it might be time to restart the client. No, this is just what it always looks like, basically. Look, it only has 8 gigs. My virtual machine only has 8 gigs of RAM, so it gets a little edgy sometimes.
Oh, Jeff,
This could be another Secret Show deck, actually.
That's true.
If Delver doesn't play Basic Island.
Spell period. Oh, they spell period.
Yep.
I lost a double Fallen Singularity with Resolve Psychic Ascension today.
Yep, that'll happen, man.
Yep.
That's one of the.
Had a chance to win with a really
Spell period's
yeah.
the one that you saw.
They voided it with Force.
Oh, right.
So next turn is him to Torok. That's I was gonna say Dark Confidant, but God,
No,
please
it's
don't have
Torok.
another. If they don't have another Pierce here, how good would this be? Please be brainstorming to protect your cards. Please be brainstorming to protect your cards. Don't pierce me. Don't pierce me. Don't pierce me. Don't. We're getting pierced. Damn it. Right. Should have played the Bob. No, I think it's 10 out of 10 correct to him every turn. There.
No, you him. I mean, now it has to be what? Source? Okay.
We're not necessarily dead. I mean, we're mostly dead, but we're not completely, totally dead.
That's fine. We're gonna do
Oh, this is a sneak attack. Oh, yeah.
Plow the Gristlebrand.
Dead. Wow, we hit this twice in a row. I haven't
Yeah,
played
we'll
this
plow the
online at
Gristlebrand.
all, and we're hitting it twice in a row.
Do they not have a guy?
Oh, I have a guy. Come on now.
Plow the
Are you new
Gristlebrand.
here?
Plow the Gristlebrand.
Well,
What more guys can you draw? No big deal. It's fine.
We don't actually have a way to take this off the table. Oh, yeah, just...
Oh, dead.
Oh, yeah.
on. Boo.
God, Magic's great.
Boo. Stormcon 5. Boo. Wait, we don't lose, Jeff.
Shut up.
We can win.
I'm going to mute you. You're not physically in my house. I can mute you. At least we kind of know what we're doing with the sideboard here.
To be fair, folks, I voted against playing this deck in Legacy. I didn't give any input as what else to play. I just said no to this. But if we win, by the way,
Is
it was
GD
my
better than one
idea.
plow?
I just think one's fine.
Yeah, one's probably fine. You're right. Let's get rid of the GD.
That-
And like, if I
Get
have
that
a third
Kaya
Lily,
out
if
of
I have a
there?
third Liliana the Veil, like this plow just stays as a Lily.
I thought Kaya was... No, that's right. That stays in.
Kaya's fine. She makes them discard.
Yeah.
I mean, like most of these cards are pretty big. Like we don't have enough cards for this matchup. 10 out of 10 do not.
I love Stoneblade decks. They're all great.
Like Containment Priest, I think this matchup is reasonable for us. So like I didn't want something narrow. Like,
If we just play another Caracas, our woes will be solved.
man, you know what this card doesn't take?
They're two really good. Yeah, I know, but they're two good cards. But like, if you miss, it's real bad.
Wasteland has text in this matchup.
That's fair.
Yeah, but that's 4 cards that don't have text in this matchup.
This is such a bad hand.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, this is much better. Sure.
It's the same hand.
It's the same
But
hand with
better.
just like better.
Wait, no, it's not, because we get to thought seize whatever we want and extract the shit out of it.
Yep. I do love me. My favorite is when they have 2 of the same card and you get to take the second one away with the surgical.
Jesus. What the?
So they have the Clasm, the Ever-Living. So is it like take the Force,
The Ponder?
Skull, or the Clasm? Or do you take the Ponder?
I think it's the Ponder or the Clasm here.
Okay.
I think it's the Ponder, but I don't.
Well, they don't have a red source, so I would...
I kind of want to just take the Ponder and then play the Confidant next turn.
It sucks.
That sounds good.
You don't have Sculler on too.
Yep.
And we have a draw step.
I know, but
We play their fetch land here.
I won't be able to play Tidal Score on too. You might be able to, but I can't. Yeah, see? Well, that's fine.
Ooh, hello.
I
Hi, friend.
think it's still Dark Confidant. I think
class.
actually I think we're getting him regardless of what we play. So which one do we care more about? Actually, we probably care more about Confidant than Thalia, right?
Yeah, so we run Thalia. Well, also with Thalia resolves... No, I mean, they're going to have the cost up anyway. It takes 1 to force. Hey,
Okay.
that's interesting.
Yep.
What?
They drew the red source.
Yeah, but it takes another one.
It
doesn't
does.
matter.
Correct. Yep.
Yeah, they can't cast it.
So we need a Scholar to get that Clasm.
Yep.
Or not extend the... Okay. What red source?
I bottom that card. All right, let's attack. I'm just gonna play the Confidant out here. If they draw the red source and are gonna kill their City of Traders, I think that's fine for us.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
I mean, remind me when we play this Liliana of the Veil at some point that they have Spell Pierce in their hand.
I mean, you're either him-to-torquing them or they're losing their city.
Wow, no him. Did they hit the red source?
They had to have.
Okay, yeah, this is this into red source. Yeah. Okay, that's fine.
It's a fair point. Thalia doesn't have a ton of text against them. They just wait an extra turn or two.
All right, nobody gets lands. Go.
Yay, legacy! Yay, legacy!
Turn 5. One land on both sides of the table.
Oh yeah. Sure. Blessed.
They have a Spell Pierce.
Okay.
I'm still just casting this, right?
I mean, you got to Pierce anyways eventually, right?
Yeah.
If you ever want to put this Lily on the table.
I'm just going to get rid of that there.
Ow.
Surgical the Volcanic.
Yeah, that's not bad. Like, that means they have to have red source, right? Holy smokes. I mean, what else are you doing with this surgical?
That's not a bad idea, honestly.
I guess they don't have any discard spells? Sure. YOLO.
I mean, sure, you saw a mountain, but... A mountain, right.
Like
we get to check how many they have.
They have
So
one mountain.
So?
Yeah, but how many fetches?
There's no mountain.
No, they have one mountain.
Where is it?
They definitely do. Right there.
Oh, there's a mountain.
But the Flooded Strand, the Mystery Forest, the Polluted Delta don't get red mana now.
So it's got to be... They have 4 Tarns to
They
find
have
it?
5 red sources and 4 petals.
Sneak attack in hand?
And they have a sneak attack in hand, yep.
Oh, they got brainstorm.
I mean, this is it's better than whatever else we were going to do with it, right?
It's right. And actually, if they cast a sneak attack, we could hit runners here. I think we should have played the Bob before the Thalia. Nah, I guess... No. They must have hit the Volk that turn. No, they knew we had the Wasteland, so they couldn't. I don't know.
The fair point, the reason they probably don't force the Thalia is they don't care about it that much.
Yeah. They didn't hit a fetch land here, so they're brainstorm locked.
Well, there's their blue card. So it's... Yep.
So they're not doing anything for the next 2 turns. Okay, and I'm taking their Emrakul away.
Do they have blood moons in their deck?
I didn't look and see if they have Blood Moon. We can't afford to not either way here.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yep. They could have stuck a Fetty on top of their deck, I guess.
Taking the sneak. Oh,
Yeah, but then they don't have the... What?
I'd still need red mana. Like, I think I'm just taking the Emrakul, right? Yeah, I'm just taking the Emrakul.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see why not. Because, that also makes the petal worse. Because then they have, like, if they find petal, they have to petal with...
Yep.
Or they have to find another... Sure.
Alright, so that means discard spell's going to be real good, because then we can take the sneak attacks away.
We could also get the Emrakuls out, but I think you take this...
The Emrakul's under my Scholar.
Oh, under your Scholar, yeah, so you take the sneak attacks. Well, we have the red sources out, so we'd want to try to get a... Hello.
Caracas
hey,
plus get rid
Liliano.
of sneak attack is a good lock. I'm going to start by attacking.
They need a blue card here.
They do need a blue card. Statistically, they have a blue card, but that's fine.
I mean, you could... Oh, hold on.
I don't think I want to hold Caracas up here.
Oh, there's not a force in their bin. I thought there was.
No. Oh, yeah, we could Surgical the Force if they did, yeah. That was a good draw. Yep. Anyone with a good draw deserves another, right? That's fine. Seven more turns here on this Tide Hollow Sculler. We have a plan.
I really like that surgical play, by the way. Can we circle back to that?
If they have Lotus Petal Fatty here, we're in trouble. I would like to vote for this one. Alright.
Do you go extract the show and tells?
Oh,
Now.
What's the surgical does now?
should I surgical the show until now?
Like, right.
Right now? Yeah, that's probably right.
You have to, right?
Yeah, that's probably good. I like that.
I think you have to. It's not great. So they have force. There's not blood moon in there.
Oh, damn it. Oh, they only have
What?
one red source, so they can't actually sneak attack the Emrakul through the Caracas.
Yeah.
Because they're only going to have the one mountain they need to draw a Lotus Petal. Okay, so their hand is Force, because it's not going to show me these ones off of this. There aren't Blood Moons in their deck?
No,
Nope.
blood moon.
Force, Sneak, Shock, Emmy. And they can kill this, but then Cannon just comes down and still keeps clocking them.
Whatever.
Yeah, one mountain is pretty stock.
That's aggressive.
So they're hoping to hit Lotus Petal next turn.
Hold up Caracas from here.
Yep.
Also, drawing the mountain is just like A++. Oh, they drew the fetch for it. Okay, sorry. I thought they drew the legit mountain and was like pretty jealous.
Oh, huh. No, that doesn't. They're going to end of turn sneak in. Yep, that's true. And then we're dead.
Attack for 4 here.
Oh, wait. Okay, so wait. So we do this. And they're
Yep.
going to 1. Oh, this lets them eat the Sculler.
Does it?
Yeah, because then they get this other
Oh, you
Emrakul
can't
back.
Caracas? Yeah.
I don't want to Caracas this.
Right.
Because then they get to do it on their turn and kill us.
Right. Just a 3. Yeah.
So this is going to die at their end of turn. If we would have saved the other surgical. So, like,
Yeah.
we should have saved the surgical. Taking the show and tells was wrong.
Okay.
Didn't do anything for us there.
Oh god, they have a blue card now.
That's fine.
No, but, like, if we would have saved the surgical, we could have taken the Emrakuls out of their deck.
Oh yeah, I agree with you on the surgical play. I was referring to the
They
force.
drew a blue card, so they forced our Stone Forge Mystic. They're dead, though. Oh, they can sudden shock the... They could sudden shock this. No, they could sudden shock the Canonist. Their hand is sudden shock Emrakul right now, so we get redraws here at least.
That's them 2 cards.
That's not another red source.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's not another red source. Correct. Attack.
Putting them in right.
No, this is getting sudden shocked.
Yeah.
And we can't do anything here. So the first surgical was good. The second surgical was not.
Bad. Yeah. The one I suggested was bad. Big surprise.
Center 2/2. It's not. I've yet to not cash a Legacy League with this deck, so let's make sure that that keeps up.
All right, 1. No more fetches.
It does.
What?
Wow! Oh! What a fucking tilt. What a fucking
Pass.
tilt.
Pass. Just pass. Just pass. It's fine. It's fine. It's cool. Promise.
One good top deck deserves another, I guess.
Oh.
What a
Oh.
what a roller coaster of emotions. What a roller coaster of emotions.
Oh.
The highs, the lows. And the important thing to remember here is we surgicaled the wrong thing the second time around. We surgicaled the wrong thing the second time around.
Oh, jeez.
All right, we're 2-2. We'll stop listening to Keter now, moving forward.
I'm almost out of frame. Hold on. All right,
Almost out of game.
Jeff.
How do you sleep at night, opponent? Right? Just
Quite soundly.
messaging. I
Some would
was so
say
excited.
it's
Why do you
a-
leave
it's
Kaya
impo-
in to get them when they're at 1? God, the fucking third spell pierce, man.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Slamming it was probably the worst decision we could make, because how does he beat us without the Lotus Petal?
Yep. Or the Emrakul, like we take the Emrakuls out. Yeah. Yep.
Many ways to maneuver to win that. So
All right. Let's find the last one here. Finish 3-2.
This person's 1 and 0.
Hand's great.
on the die roll, Thought sees you.
Basic Swamp Thoughtseize. It's not even 10 o'clock. We'll play a full league with Dredge. Maybe even 2. It's Dredge.
I actually can't believe that happened.
I was wondering what you thought about a learn. I guess 3 for 3, huh? All right. Well, I mean, this is.
It sucks.
Oh, our hand's great against. Yeah, their hand's real bad. I get to go turn 2 Dark Confidant.
Hey,
It's
you
like-
know what, Jeff? We are ready for Sneak and Show.
We are.
Just
Yep. I'm glad. Like, I hadn't played this matchup, and now we've played it 3 times, and like, I know that I kind of want to pivot some of our cards around for it.
Mm-hmm.
The second push might be better as something that's more flexible in the main. Someone asked me about Allurn with Academy Rector and Scrubland and no recruiters. Doesn't seem to be playing anymore. Do you still like it? I don't think Allurn is very good. One of the reasons why Allurn was reasonable in the last format was that it was an Abrupt Decay combo deck that was like okay against Miracles, and like with Miracles being gone now, that's not the case anymore.
Like, you get to play combo. So play the other combos, right?
All right, they played a land that we didn't know about. God bless.
Okay.
This opponent is about to learn how much worse Flusterstorm is than Spell Pierce in some matchups.
It's a good point, though. The chat made a good point. This could be Omni Show. So, I mean, we don't really care. So let's discard this other Liliana. Thoughts?
Liliana.
You think so? Rather than the plow?
Nah, probably a
Never
plow.
casting the second Liliana.
That's true.
Yeah, if our keep was ambitious, our opponent's was like ultra conservative. Like, hope this hand works.
Our hand was great.
Great, he says.
And now we're going to get to Kaya them and make them discard 2 cards this turn.
Hopefully.
If we draw him or Thalia, we're probably playing that instead. But him,
Can't do both.
oh, we can't even Kaya because we didn't draw land. Let's discard first here. Get their worst card out of their hand before we him them.
Do you want an Inquisition?
Oh, if they still have the Flusterstorm in their hand, we don't actually want to him.
Yeah. We Inquisition. Take that. And I mean, unless they discard the Inquisition, but I imagine they discard it. Sure.
Yeah, so this Flusterstorm is counter unless we pay 2 right now, so we can pay for that through this. No, they don't. They only want a Flusterstorm here if they don't have anything else we can take. They don't want to get 2 for 1 by this. This feels familiar.
Get out. Go to the graveyard.
Why they aren't fetching? So
Why they are fetching?
And my opponent hasn't fetched anything yet. The reason why they're not fetching is because you want to save your fetch lands for after you brainstorm to clear the top of your deck away. Also, ponder. Yeah, fetch lands lets you just draw 1 card off of a ponder. So, like, if you ponder and there's only
You can
1
draw
card,
1, 2, or 3.
Did they really draw sneak attack? Is that what is about to happen to us here? God, we're gonna lose this game, and I'm just gonna like slide out of my chair.
No, you chose to play the fair deck and legacy, but
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. God, Inquisition is such a tilting card.
Well, we can. They put the sneak attack in play, but then we him them.
Correct.
And take all their
then,
creatures.
well, actually, the real ticker here is that the Liliana's on 6.
Yep.
So like if they miss for a turn, we can like trade the Liliana for like their lands or.
Mm-hmm. Well, we can we can Liliana Kaya if we hit the land.
Yeah, that's true. And we did, sure.
All right. Liliana?
Fadeable.
Liliana first? Liliana first.
Oh,
I thought. Because
they
force.
Can force. Yep. Good call.
Discard the him
at this point. This is one of their best cards against us.
Are we playing Commander?
Are we playing Commander, right? They just added that to Magic Online, right? I've read this book before, though, unfortunately, and the top card of their deck is an Emrakul. For anyone else that hasn't read this book before,
I just fetched 4 times.
So do we split like red sources or like just sneak attack lands or sneak attack island lands?
I think it's just sneak attack lands. Actually, we can leave
what
them.
If you give them.
We can leave them
red
islands
sources
because we have Spirit of the Labyrinth. Actually,
you leave them with blue sources. You said no.
Yeah, like we can leave them like an island. And hopefully
leave them City of Traders.
Oh, leave them City? Yeah, that's fair.
Is it supposed to be City Island sneak attack? Or, like, what's the...
Yeah, I think so. Because I don't want them to be able to cast another sneak attack if they draw it if they keep these.
Well, the thing is, yeah...
I can Wasteland them off this Volk. So this is probably fine.
I like that.
You can waste them off either.
This is fine, I think. Oh, I could do this to... Oh, is this
keep
better?
A non-basic split.
What if I just do this, and then like I just waste them off the Volk if they keep the sneak attack?
Yeah, but what if they keep the 3 basics? I guess that's fine, right?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah,
I think so. Because we have Kaya to phase out if they show and tell something in. And she keeps their hand empty with like the hymns and stuff. Like they're not going to get 2 cards in hand to combo us here.
I'm fine with that. I like that. I think it's all lanes.
I think I want to keep them from casting another sneak attack here is the thing.
Yes.
I think that's pretty important.
Sure. Now they have to draw land sneak attack. This seems fine.
And this means that's going to be much harder for them to do. And then I think we actually just want to gain life with Kaya at this point. Close the game.
Oh, so Confident doesn't...
Yep. And like actually Stone Fortress gets to fetch the Batter Skull out of our deck here, which is big game with the Confidant out.
Yep. So...
I have not.
So we just have to make sure we don't... Like, we would die to Confidant.
Actually, they're dead if we just minus Kaya twice. She does 2 each time. So she's going to do 2 here and put them to 7, and then we hit them for 5, and then Kaya finishes the game.
Okay. Spirit plus Kaya.
Oh, right. Yep, that doesn't let us draw extra cards.
That's fine.
Yeah, they're dead on board now. This is game 1. They don't have Plasm.
So all lands versus Sneak, like, it sets them up to cast something else the following turn?
I guess the fact that we had them dead on board means that it was fine.
Yeah. Sure. I mean, they don't have cards in hand, so they can't just draw the Sneak and kill us, but it's just, you can squeeze a little bit more value. And it turns on, like, if we think they're going to keep the Sneak attack, we can turn that on. We can turn the Wasteland on in our hand. Or we take 2 lands off. Yeah. I think our outcome was pretty good.
I was like, we had a plow in here last time. What were we doing? Actually, so one of the other reasons to keep plows in the deck, we're boarding in 3 surgical extractions. Yeah. If at any point we surgical Emrakul, we can beat Gristlebrand's.
Yes, fair point.
Which maybe that kind of makes me want, like, more... Yeah, I'm going to do at least 2. I'm going to cut the second Batter Skull.
That's fine.
I think I like that. I hadn't thought about it in that, but like I'm putting like my thoughts into. But like if we like him or Thoughtseize and Emrakul or like Liliana and Emrakul and then like surgically extract them.
What if you cut the Gideon for another Batter Skull?
Oh, another plow? Yeah, that seems fine. This hand's great. We just get a free resource every turn, right?
What? Oh, sorry, confused. Yeah, that's a fair point. It could have been a cut of Mystic.
Sounds
Well,
great.
I mean, this is a hand.
We get to fetch around Blood Moon. Get to go swamp into plains.
Yeah, that's a fair point.
Put a mulligan to 5 against the Thoughtseize deck. Maybe they've got Leylines of Sanctity in their deck.
No way.
Sometimes these deck plays that, like, these discard decks are decent against them.
Yeah, but not this opponent, is what I'm saying.
Not this opponent, yep.
Just like the last one was playing a drinking game, or the 2 ago.
Alright.
To be fair, that player is probably like 10,000 times better than I am.
I mean, definitely Legacy, right?
Yeah.
Is this the old Lotus Petal cantrip turn 1? This is going to be our last match of Legacy for the evening. We're going to move over to playing some Modern after this. We're pretty close on this deck list, I think. I'm pretty happy. No Chrome Mox feels fine. I think I like the mana base. These games sold me on the Shambling Vent, I think. Fuck you.
4, 8. I see like 15 cards in this deck I like. There's like another 60 or so that I might want to work around with, but...
You know what? There's 2 things that playing Legacy has taught me. Or reminded me of, not taught me. It's that 1... Gitaxian Probe is a fucked up Magic card, and I'm glad it's banned in Modern. And that 2, I really wish I could play Modern with Stoneforge Mystic.
No, you don't. Because that means everybody gets to play it.
No, I do. I want to play Modern with Stoneforge Mystic.
No.
I want to play like a fair mid-range deck that doesn't need Tarmogoyf. And I know that there will be Tarmogoyf Stoneforge Mystic decks together, but like, if you're playing a fair mid-range deck in Modern right now and you're not playing Tarmogoyf, you're kind of an idiot.
Well, you're not kind of. You're definitely.
Definitely an idiot, yep.
Are we getting Spell Pierce?
Of course we're getting Spell Pierced. Hopefully we don't get turned to Blood Moon. I guess that's pretty unlikely, though.
I'm just getting rock solid on these Spell Pierces.
That would be great, Jat.
Sure, let it all hang out.
I want to play Twin Forge Mystic real bad.
What?
I was so confused.
Yeah, you can't.
Things I can no longer cast, these cards. Hold on. Let's view my reserves. Remember that time we put the second plow back in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Blessed. So we get up planes, right?
You just start attacking your life total.
Yep.
Well, they can only kill these 2 Bobfodons. They can't kill the other ones.
I think I want most of my plows in, actually. Like, after we talked about it a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
This also counters my surgical extractions.
Jesus.
I'm just passing here, right?
Mm-hmm.
I have 2 Liliana the Veils that can kill this, too.
I mean, if you took his Emrakul, it'd be sweet, because then you can cast your
That's true. Actually, if there's an Evercool in his head. Watch him have the Evercool, he's going to draw show and tell, or vice versa.
So great, I'll be so excited.
Here comes the sneak attack.
Please, I'll be so happy.
Opponent just mulligans a 5 and then just, like, bodies us in the most vicious way possible.
Can't beat the top of the deck, you nerd.
Oh, man. Probably not doing anything with this Lavamancer. It's interesting.
Oh, we have 2 Council Judgments in our deck, too.
Yeah.
All right, we got lines.
Sure.
And I'm casting one of these now.
Yeah.
Let's do rest here.
Emrakul.
We get hard cast force will.
Intuition? They're intuitioning for a fatty here?
Yeah.
It has to be intuition, right? It's like the only card that makes sense to cast here.
A wish. Wipe away targeting swamp. Huh. Huh. Great googly moogly.
Nice card.
Can't even replay my swamp.
Yep.
Fucking, what a tilt.
Got me. You got me, friend. You got me something fierce.
Fucking wipe away, man. It's so fun.
Oh, jeez.
Having so much fun.
Blow to black to do what?
All right, friend.
All right. Well,
Perfect.
friendo hit us here, so we're gonna go Bob next turn. God, we're so dead. So dead.
What is
Wait.
this? Infernal Titan?
Well, it costs 5.
Well, it's not Infernal Titan. I thought it would be with the 6th. Nope.
Black, white, OX.
Okay. That's what I wanted to see.
10 out of 10 losing against the Multi-5 here. To be fair, we'd be destroying him if this Grim Lavamancer wasn't on the table. Like,
Yeah.
these Confidants would... Whoa, that's so good for us.
That's perfect. Now we have 2 triggers.
No, he used to kill one of
Yeah,
them,
one
but
of them
still.
gets one, sorry.
And by that, I mean there's Nevercool on top of his deck. Come on now. Are you new here?
Whoop.
Oh, baby. It's like
Make
you
him
knew it
sack a
was
nerd. Promptly, aptly, and respectfully punished. No one invited you. Get your Grim Lavamancer out of here.
All right, now we just have to fade infinite draws.
He's going to sneak attack in another Lavamancer.
He's going to sneak attack and allow him.
Hey, fine.
All right.
Thank you. Okay, thank you. I was like, please don't do it. He's doing it, isn't he? I don't know if you play Second Confidant.
That's good against Crystal Brand.
Okay, I think you do now, because you can swords it if it gets tight.
Yep. And by that, I mean there's 2 Batter Skulls in our deck right now because we're an idiot. Is there only 1 Batter Skull?
There's one.
There's only 1. Oh, God bless. God bless. All right.
Yeah, sneak attack Lavamancer is...
Who's on the right? That is Matt Pamonte. He is my 3rd for this weekend. You're probably not used to seeing his face. When he streams Paper Magic with me, all you see are our hands.
Skull.
These hands.
These
What
magic
the
hands.
Throw them hands.
They kept the card in hand, so like, what is it? Because they're losing it to Liliana. Like sudden shock.
They're going to sneak attack it in.
Hey, Jeff. Was that...
Well, you have, like, everything you could possibly want here.
I think we want to hold something to discard here, right? Like, because of, yeah.
Just been Shambling Vent.
Supposed to keep that, right?
So like, how much am I attacking them for here?
4. Puts him to 11.
11. And this puts them to 9.
It was 6. Yeah, 6 puts them at 9.
It kills
so
him next turn.
If
you
I
can
bin
put
this
everything in
vent, they're
play.
dead next turn. Yeah, so
Okay.
I can't hold the plow up and do that, but I think that's fine.
What did they
Okay.
do?
Show and tell.
Oh, sure. I get it now.
So yeah, we can't hold up.
There's
Plow.
no way that you can die this turn to your Dark Confidants, is there, by cracking that fetch line?
No, I don't think so. No, we're fine. So this gains us 2 as well. So this puts them to 9. Yeah, I have a Gideon. So this puts them to 9. And then, I'm still gonna be short, aren't I? Oh, I had to keep the vent.
Oh, yeah, I thought you were keeping the vent.
Yeah.
I
Do you
had to
play
keep-
the,
I had to keep the vent. Damn it.
4.
We're gonna give them an entire extra draw. God, we're gonna die to that like we deserve it. Yep, I miscounted.
hold on. Does the Sculler? No, because it's, yeah.
Yep. So if I would have played the vent instead of the... God, that Shambling Vent is so good. If I'm just not an idiot.
It's good here.
So they'd have died.
Well, they'll just draw it here like professionals, right?
Oh, are they? Did you keep the Jit? You kept left the Jit? Right?
That doesn't do anything at this point, though.
Can you?
And at this point, since they're not dead, I should, it doesn't matter, I discard here, really. The land's probably
Can
objectively
we get
correct.
to 16?
I should, use Kaya to draw a card, because we can hit Council's Judgment. Or Phyrexian Revoker.
Okay. Hoo! 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 Super lucky.
All right, 3-2. You know, still cashed every league we've played with the deck, no matter what the iteration is. Doesn't matter if there's
You know
two
what?
stalkers or whatever. You know.
Matt, do you know what I'm most happy about? We are not going to go to